A big story that we will be tracking and could be moving markets is how Autopack is reacting. Autopack, I think one of the only perhaps outliers there. Auto and media up in the green, auto at 0.19%. But back home again in Mahindra and Mahindra is expected to see a jump perhaps in its net profit, a 45% jump in its net profit. Let me quickly get in Amit Ranjan back into this conversation. Amit, what are the expectations from Q3 results of M&M?
M&M has seen robust growth in the auto sector. And therefore, the expectation is almost as much as 44.7% increase in net profit, 17% increase in revenues. EBITDA is likely to go up 14%. Slight drop in EBITDA margins, almost 40 basis points. It'll be down at 12.6% from 13% the same quarter last year. But basically, robust growth in the auto sector has what is reflected in what is expected from Mahindra and Mahindra Q3 results.
All right, that is of course as far as Mahindra and Mahindra Q3 results is concerned. Quite a lovely, wonderful perhaps quarter expected from Mahindra and Mahindra. Profits up about 45%, and that could move the markets.
Definitely, Shweta, but I think as far as Mahindra and Mahindra goes, I will personally keep a track on how the tractor sales are panning out, because that has been a segment
that has...
high
frequency indicator, of course, of the economy as well.
Of course, and we have spoken about it multiple times on the show, how rural demand, that has been a major laggard. Urban demand is being, urban demand has picked up on a month-on-month basis, and we are seeing that reflect in the numbers of passenger vehicle sales, but tractor demand has been a problem. That has been a problem for the FMCG pack and the auto pack as well. And since Mahindra and Mahindra has a significant exposure, or a bulk of their revenues come from that segment of the market, we'll keep a close eye on that. But talking about the stock of Mahindra and Mahindra this morning, it's trading marginally higher. Nifty Auto is down about 0.5% or so. Mahindra and Mahindra is up about 0.5%. But it has been a relative laggard compared to your other passenger vehicle stocks, because when I'm looking, comparing it versus Maruti Suzuki and Tata Motors has given, of course, phenomenal returns on a one-year basis. It has turned a multi-bagger, and on a 6-month basis, it's up about 50%. Suzuki has done fairly well as well, 20% or so returns in the past 1 year, 14-15% in the past 6 months. Mahindra is seeing some bit of a weakness in the last 6 months, and that is, of course, after the Q2 earnings disappointed the street, and again, there the tractor sales were the big disappointment for the markets, and from there on we have seen some bit of a pressure on Mahindra and Mahindra stock. It's up about 6% on a 6-month basis, largely outperforming Nifty and Nifty Auto, which have given returns of about 12-15%, and in the past 1 month also, Shweta, it's up about 0.7% or so.
All right.